Well, last night was the first night of Hanukkah, and several communities gathered to celebrate this weekend. In Portland, Chabad of Oregon lit the public menorah at Pioneer Courthouse Square, just down the road from its usual spot at Director Park. The next lightings will be happening at 5:30 each night through December 5th. Joining us this morning to talk about the start of Hanukkah is Rabbi Moti Wilhelm of the Chabad Center for Jewish Life in Southwest Portland. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, happy Hanukkah, and I'm here with the dreidel man as well.
Oh, happy Hanukkah.
Well, first question, the obvious question, what is the message of Hanukkah?
The message of Hanukkah is that a little light dispels a lot of darkness, and that even in our darkest moments, we can have the courage to light a candle, and that candle can burn farther, brighter, longer than we ever imagined possible.
I imagine that is an important message right now as we deal with so many global crises. I mean, how important has this holiday been for people during this pandemic?
Both on a personal level and on an interpersonal, on a communal level, on a global level, this Hanukkah is unique because we're each facing a lot of challenge, anxiety, worries, stress, and the message that light is stronger than darkness. Light doesn't fight with darkness. The darkness simply disappears before the light is one that we really need to hear now. It's a message for me personally. And last night, when we stood in front of thousands of people and we shared this message, we felt it resonate. We felt the energy of lighting a candle, and the ability that we each have to light a candle is one that the world really needs to hear right now.
This is a Jewish holiday, but Jewish people don't make this exclusive. Other people can celebrate Hanukkah and learn the message as well. So how can people do that in Portland, even if you're not Jewish?
Sure, well, there's a great site, Hanukkah.org, and I think you're going to link to it. There's also like you said, we're going to be lighting the menorah each night at Pioneer Square at 5:30 p.m. And the main thing is, no matter who you are, whether you're an elderly or you're a child, whatever country you live in, whatever your beliefs are, whatever your values are, every person has the ability to light a candle of hope, a candle of light, and a candle of courage that can help dissipate and can help allow the darkness to simply disappear.
Well, I know you're standing with one of the biggest dreidels I've ever seen this morning, but what are some of the ways that people can celebrate this week?
Sure. So the main way is to light the menorah each night as the sun goes down, as it gets a little dark, light a candle. And then last night we lit the first candle of Hanukkah. Tonight, we're going to light a second candle. And then the next night, a third. Because what we did yesterday isn't enough for what we're going to do today, and that's not enough for tomorrow. We each have to grow. So each night of Hanukkah successively light another candle. And as well as we celebrate by eating latkes, because the miracle happens through this jug of oil that only has enough for one night and burns for 8 nights. We also make some delicious fried donuts, a lot of oil in the system, but the message, of course, is not in the oil. The message is in the hope and in the small flask of oil that they found in the temple that only had enough to burn for one day, but they lit it with courage and with hope, and it burned for 8 days.
Now, with the lighting of the menorah, with the lighting of the candles, does each candle lighting signify something different, or is it all part of the same theme?
The successive lightings each signify that we grow deeper, we burn brighter, and we do more than we have in the day before. And whatever yesterday brought and whatever we did yesterday was wonderful for yesterday. And today, we need to burn even brighter than that.
It's a wonderful message this time of year, especially this year. Rabbi Moti Wilhelm, thank you so much for joining us, and happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah to all of Portland.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you very much.